Tyler Perry happened to Black Hollywood, and he did it by using stupid, ignorant, so-called Christian to fund all of his very homosexual behavior.
Recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on the payroll.
Welcome back to Fame Flux, where the truth behind fame gets exposed. Jaguar Wright is once again shaking the industry, this time by targeting one of Hollywood's most powerful figures, Tyler Perry. In a fiery live stream that's gone viral, Wright accused Perry of running a double life, involving secret affairs and a hidden payroll allegedly used to keep insiders silent. Known for exposing what she calls the dark truths of the entertainment world.
Listen to this, guys. Show me what you think.
Actors, they're not allowed to consort with me. Because I saw you at a Diddy party, Tyler. And you were having a glorious time. I spent a lot of time in Miami, and I snuck around Star Island quite a bit. I know Christian isn't lying, but I need him to tell me what happened to my friends. And I don't care how long it's been since I talked to them. They will always be my friends. Always. Tim and Durrett and Lamont Rucker were not the same after they went on camera with Tyler Perry. Christian, I think you can tell me why.
Jaguar didn't hold back, naming names, dates, and even hinting at documents that could back her claims. According to Wright, Perry's empire is built not just on talent, but on carefully guarded secrets. She alleged that certain individuals, ranging from assistants to minor actors, are being quietly paid off through back channels to protect Perry's public image. These alleged payments, she claims, are used to bury scandals involving romantic entanglements with both men and women, contradicting the squeaky clean persona Perry maintains in the media. What shocked many viewers wasn't just the accusations, but the confidence with which Wright delivered them. She claimed that former employees and even fellow entertainers have come to her privately with stories of mistreatment, manipulation, and fear of industry blackballing if they speak out. Social media quickly erupted, with fans divided between disbelief and curiosity. While some called for proof, others pointed to past rumors and said Jaguar is simply confirming what's been whispered in industry circles for years. As Tyler Perry remains silent, the pressure is building. If any part of Jaguar's claims are verified, it could force a major reckoning, not just for Perry, but for the network of power players who allegedly helped protect his secrets. Once again, Jaguar Wright has lit a fuse under Hollywood, and now everyone's waiting to see if it explodes. Viewers might want to take a seat for this one, because the spotlight is now squarely on Tyler Perry. Allegations are surfacing that may mark a turning point in his career.
I'm interested to see which peers are mad at me because it may interfere with their work. But, yeah. You get a grown man that knows that you're heterosexual and you're sleeping off Hennessy in his guest room. Because he says it's safe. Because I know I'm bad, so I'm after a big party. Won't say what type, won't say where. I'm asleep. I'm gone because I'm 4-5 Hennessy's deep and not short Hennessy's either. And this dude tries to climb into bed with you. So you spaz out, push him out, like what the get ready to leave. He apologizes, blame it on the alcohol. And you try to forgive him. So you're like, alright, I'm gone. You shake his hand on the way out and he tries to grab you. He tries to shake and grab your equipment. And you spaz even more. Like, what the you doing, man? What the you believe he tries to do it again. Now, at that point, my only regret is not bringing multiple bones in this person's face.
Multiple individuals have come forward, claiming they were sexually exploited in exchange for roles in his productions. These disturbing accusations are now gaining momentum. One particularly alarming case involves an actor from Perry's television series The Oval, who has filed a $260 million lawsuit. According to the lawsuit, the actor alleges he was subjected to sexual assault and threats of career sabotage should he ever speak out about the incident. The complaint includes detailed text message exchanges and voice recordings that have reportedly been submitted as evidence. This controversy is stirring comparisons to other high-profile industry figures facing similar allegations. The actor's claims suggest a pattern of abuse of power behind the scenes. These developments are raising serious questions about long-standing rumors in the entertainment world and why such claims are only now coming to light. The growing legal pressure is prompting many to revisit past statements made by industry insiders. While some were once dismissed, they now appear more credible in light of current events. More names and testimonies may soon surface, further complicating the situation for everyone involved. The lawsuit claims that despite securing roles in Tyler Perry productions, the actor faced escalating sexual harassment and professional retaliation. When he refused to engage in the alleged inappropriate conduct, he says his career was directly threatened. According to the filing, the actor first met Perry in 2019 at a work-related event held at Perry's studio in Atlanta. After that meeting, Perry allegedly initiated personal contact by requesting the actor's phone number. The two reportedly communicated for several months, initially discussing professional opportunities. However, the conversation allegedly shifted from professional topics to increasingly personal and suggestive remarks.
Speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience, what I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately. This person was for years. He was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and they just had to show up when he requested them to be there. Not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes. And it'll be men tempting men. I was like, well, I got to protect me because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work. So I started recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on the payroll, all of the above.
Leading the actor to suspect ulterior motives. As the relationship progressed, Perry reportedly began offering acting roles as leverage, first on the show Ruthless and later on The Oval. According to the legal documents, these offers were allegedly made in an effort to pressure the actor into a relationship that went beyond work. Despite these offers, the actor claims he continued to reject any inappropriate advances. It's alleged that Perry, in response, threatened to remove the actor's character from upcoming seasons of The Oval if he remained uncooperative. The lawsuit states, Mr. Perry made it clear to Dixon that if Dixon ignored Perry or failed to engage,
surrounding him too.
All of this gay agenda has to stop. To be homosexual is one thing. To be a gay person is fine. But to use it to manipulate and brainwash society? Like all these gay men singing all of these women, all of these love songs to women, even though they sucking as soon as they finish getting off stage. Like, Just let him sing to his boyfriend. Tyler Perry has been making black people look like buffoons and idiots for years and pawning it off as culture. Oh, this is our culture. This is how we is. No, that's not how we is. Tyler Perry happened to Black Hollywood. And he did it by using stupid, ignorant, so-called Christian to fund all of his very homosexual behavior. He ain't Richard Smallwood. He's a whole cross-dressing weirdo. Let's just be honest. It was Black American churches that made Tyler Perry rich. They went to all his plays. Like, Tyler Perry plays started in the churches. And he took all of that money and hustled that money and hustled that money and hustled that money into the television shows. And yet, how many churches does he donate to? Because the only one I've ever seen him donate to was TV Power Bottoms Church. And they both attended the freak-offs, as brethren. Amen. Push the baby out.
This unfolding legal battle is shedding light on deeper issues surrounding abuse of power in the entertainment industry. According to the lawsuit, Dixon's character, Samuel Innuendos, was allegedly kept on the show only under the condition that he continued to appease Tyler Perry. The filing claims that Perry would suggest Dixon's role as Dale would be written off unless he complied, using creative control as leverage over the actor's professional future. Dixon also alleges that during filming on the set of The Oval, Perry began asking invasive questions regarding his sexuality. The lawsuit describes one incident where Perry allegedly pinned Dixon against a wall, choked him, and asked if he enjoyed rough intimacy, then followed it by saying, "Look how excited you just got," while allegedly grabbing his throat. The actor claims that while staying in a guest house on Perry's property, another inappropriate incident occurred. According to the legal filing, Perry entered the room unannounced, pulled down Dixon's underwear, grabbed him, and said, "Relax, and just let it happen. It won't hurt." Dixon states he managed to escape the moment by deflecting the conversation. After experiencing repeated misconduct, Dixon requested to have his character removed from the show. He also turned down an offer to write for the production, hoping to distance himself from the situation entirely. However, this wasn't the end of the troubling allegations. Included in the lawsuit were text messages purportedly from Perry. In one message, Perry allegedly says, "No straight man would be going on walks with you or cooking dinner for you unless they wanted to be with you. I would be with you." These messages, if verified, point to an ongoing pattern of boundary-crossing behavior that Dixon claims went beyond professional interaction and into coercion. The lawsuit's claims have sent shockwaves through the industry, prompting questions about abuse of power and the lines between personal influence and professional conduct. There's been widespread speculation that the recent revelations from Derek Dixon may have been triggered by seeing Tyler Perry associate closely with other figures in the industry, particularly after a photo surfaced of Perry on a yacht alongside Brian Tanaka, who was once romantically linked to Mariah Carey. That image quickly went viral and sparked discussions across social platforms. Many observers believe this moment may have been a turning point for Dixon. According to the online buzz, he may have assumed he held a unique position in Perry's circle, only to realize he wasn't the only individual receiving that kind of attention. This discovery allegedly pushed him to finally speak out, feeling betrayed and sidelined. As the public revisited past incidents, attention also returned to actor Christian Keyes. Before Dixon's claims surfaced, there were already rumors that Perry had previously taken an interest in Keyes. When those efforts reportedly went nowhere, it said Perry moved on to Dixon, allegedly in search of someone more compliant for a closer personal and professional arrangement. Back in 2020, Christian Keyes caused a stir online when he shared a cryptic video suggesting that a powerful figure in Hollywood was pressuring young men into compromising situations in exchange for roles. While he never named anyone, speculation overwhelmingly pointed to Perry. The silence that followed only fueled the conversation, especially since Keyes never came forward to clarify or deny the speculation. In the video, Keyes claimed to have audio recordings of private conversations that allegedly included explicit propositions. However, he later shared that he chose not to release them publicly, following advice from his brother, who warned that doing so could define his entire public identity moving forward. This resurgence of allegations has reignited ongoing discussions about influence, consent, and accountability within the entertainment industry, as more voices are beginning to come forward with claims of inappropriate conduct hidden beneath promises of fame and opportunity. The claims made by Derek Dixon about what happened in Tyler Perry's guest house weren't the first of their kind. In fact, they closely mirror allegations previously made by actor Christian Keyes, who described an eerily similar encounter, also said to have taken place inside a guest house. According to Keyes, he had been drinking Hennessy when he returned to his room one night. Not long after, Tyler allegedly entered uninvited and began making inappropriate physical advances. Keyes claimed that Perry repeatedly attempted to grab his private area, even after being pushed away several times. The actor described the persistence as overwhelming and unwanted, leaving him in shock over how far it went. At the time, when Keyes hinted at this experience, many dismissed his story, labeling it as unfounded or exaggerated. However, singer Jaguar Wright publicly defended him, stating that she had seen things firsthand that made his account completely believable. She specifically recalled witnessing questionable behavior from Perry at a gathering allegedly hosted by Diddy, where she claimed similar inappropriate conduct was occurring among attendees. Following that, insiders say Tyler Perry issued a strict directive to the cast and crew of his shows. According to those familiar with the situation, Perry allegedly warned actors never to speak to or engage with Jaguar Wright in any capacity, suggesting that doing so could result in termination. These allegations, if confirmed, raise serious questions about control and retaliation within Perry's production environment. As more stories emerge and old rumors gain new attention, the scrutiny surrounding Perry's conduct continues to intensify. With multiple individuals now suggesting similar patterns of behavior, the pressure is building for answers and accountability. During a particularly intense interview, Jaguar Wright alleged that Tyler Perry used the church as a launchpad for his entertainment empire, only to later abandon its principles and exploit his influence in Black Hollywood. According to her, Perry created a monopoly, intentionally controlling major opportunities to centralize power and financial gain. Jaguar further claimed that despite publicly associating his early success with the church, Perry has rarely donated to religious institutions. And on the rare occasion that he did, she pointed out that the funds reportedly went to Bishop T.D. Jakes, a figure who has faced his own wave of serious allegations. These remarks paint a critical picture of Perry's relationship with the very community he once claimed to uplift. Although Jaguar Wright hasn't yet addressed the most recent lawsuit against Perry publicly, many anticipate she will speak up soon, given her vocal history. When she does, her comments will likely reignite further debate around Perry's reputation. Meanwhile, online users have already begun weighing in. One user stated, "Not shocked at all. Tyler Perry has been rumored to exploit male co-stars for decades. Finally, someone is taking it to court." Another pointed to actor Christian Keyes, saying, "He could have gotten $260 million if he stood his ground." He claimed Tyler assaulted him, but recanted. Maybe he was silenced with money and career promises. These discussions raise broader questions about power dynamics in the entertainment industry and whether long-standing rumors are finally being taken seriously. The public now wonders, was Tyler Perry the person Christian Keyes once warned about? And will other actors begin to step forward? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe the lawsuit against Tyler Perry is the tip of a much larger iceberg? And what do you think happens next? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next expose. And if you want to dive deeper into another messy case making headlines, Click here for the next video.